Hey there, want to make your voice heard at a Board of Supervisors meeting? We're all ears. Here's how you can get involved. First, hop online and look at the agendas. This will give you the scoop on what's coming up before the board. Each agenda item includes a brief description of the issue, the recommendations, and potential impacts. If you need more detail, check out the detailed reports online. Those are called board letters. Then, decide if you want to speak at Tuesday's general legislative session or Wednesday's land use session. You'll have 3 opportunities to have your say. Let's start with non-agenda public comment. This is your chance to talk about things that aren't on the agenda, but try and keep your topic related to county government. For non-agenda public comments, you can speak at either the Tuesday or Wednesday session, but not both. So pick your day accordingly. And keep in mind, the board can't act on the spot. They'll refer your comments to the Chief Administrative Officer, who will look into the issue. Last thing, the board will hear from the first 10 speakers, 5 in person and 5 by phone at the beginning of the session. Then all the remaining speakers will get their chance to speak after the discussion items. During the consent agenda, the board handles a bunch of routine items with 1 vote. If you want to comment on an item, keep it simple. For example, I'm John Doe speaking on item 5, and I agree with approving the contract. Discussion items are the main event where the board debates before making a decision. Want to speak at one of the meetings? It's really easy. Just hop online and fill out a quick request form at publiccomment.sandiegocounty.gov. Pick the meeting you're interested in, hit the register button, then fill in your details. Make sure to include a phone number if you plan on speaking by phone. Prefer speaking at the podium in the board chamber? No problem. Just pick the in-person option. After that, just check off the agenda items you want to talk about and let them know you're for, against, or neutral on them. Hit register and you're good to go. A confirmation email will land in your inbox to wrap it up. If you're speaking by phone, the email will include the instructions for how to dial in. Be sure to submit your request early. Once public comment begins on the agenda item, we can't take any more requests to speak. And if you have documents, hand them to the deputy clerk when it's your turn to speak at the podium. Now, you get 2 minutes to speak, but if lots of people want to talk, it might get cut to 1 minute. So, you might want to consider writing 2 sets of comments, one for 2 minutes, another one for 1. That way, if time's cut, you won't be scrambling. There's also a countdown clock at the podium to keep you on track. Once you're at the podium, stay on topic. Stick to the current agenda item. If you stray off topic, you might get a gentle nudge to get back to the point. Keep your comments related to the agenda item's recommendations because that's what the board is relying on to make a decision. Also, speak directly to the board. They're the ones making the decision. When your time's up, it's up. Overstaying might mean getting muted or even asked to leave. Now for some ground rules. For safety, keep aisles and doorways clear. If there isn't a seat, head across the hall to room 302 or the 4th floor balcony to watch the meeting. Respect is huge. Everyone should feel heard. That means you, other speakers, and the Board of Supervisors. Disruptive behavior gets 1 warning, and after that, a deputy sheriff might show you the door. So let's keep it respectful. Your voice matters, and we want to hear from you. Remember, we're all here to make a difference.
Okay, good morning. I now call the June 4th San Diego County, actually it's not, it's our reconvening our meeting from yesterday, the June 3rd meeting. So I think we had a number 3 comments who were not called upon yesterday for, is it for closed session or for Yeah.
It's for item 24 for closed session, so we did have a couple speakers that didn't get to speak, so we'll go ahead and allow them to speak. I have a script here for before your board adjourns to closed session. We actually had several individuals that requested to speak on closed session matters yesterday that were not able to connect. So we resolved those issues with the request to speak and would ask them to call in now to provide their comments on closed session for matters on yesterday's agenda. Before we do that, we'll just go ahead and take roll to convene. So Supervisor Anderson? Here. Supervisor Montgomery Stepp?
Here.
Supervisor Desmond? Here. And Vice Chair Lawson-Remer?
Here.
Perfect. So we'll give those speakers a moment to connect. We do have one in-person speaker, so we do have 3 total, and we'll go ahead and invite Audra forward. We were doing 1 minute for closed session speaking last night, so we'll have to keep with that as well. And Audra, go ahead and begin your comments when you're ready.
All right, so, with anticipated litigation, it makes me wonder if it should be something like the little girl who was raped by an illegal alien that you guys incentivized to come here. Or the fact that, 3,200 children went missing from the convention center. They were trafficked by you guys and allowed to come, came in because they were also being incentivized. So the fact that you guys have continued to, make the claim that we're a sanctuary, you wonder why funding is being cut and things like that. They're choices that you guys have made that have led to that happening, and you're not being honest with the people. And the fact that you spend $5 million of our money to protect the man that raped a 5-year-old little girl in her home, she should be suing you guys for encouraging that and doing nothing about it.
Thank you. Now we will hear from those that requested to speak by phone, and we'll go ahead and begin with our first caller.
Paula Bold. Gold star for the clerk and CAO. Hope they get good reviews during your review. Case B. Forsner Gadsden claims Deputy McGrath retaliated against him for requesting a complaint form. McGrath was the prisoner in admin segregation, but claims that Gadsden cursed and assaulted him. Wah! This childish argument should be settled. I have said that I cannot copy the closed session agenda items into a regular computer document. Here's the Brown Act section 54954.2 AB. An online posting of the agenda, including but not limited to an agenda posted in an integrated agenda management platform, shall be posted in an open format that meets all of the following requirements.
Thank you. Your time is up. And Vice Chair Lawson-Remer, not seeing any other callers in the queue. That concludes public comment on closed session matters.
Okay, thank you very much. We will now proceed to closed session. After closed session, we will return at 2 o'clock for the land use legislative session. If there's time before 2, we will do the remainder of Tuesday before 2 o'clock. If not, we will do the remainder of Tuesday after land use. Okay? Thank you.
The board will now recess into closed session to consider those matters listed under item 24 on yesterday's general legislative session agenda and item 1 on the in-home supportive services public authority. If there are any reportable actions that will be reported out during the land use legislative session of this meeting today at 2 p.m.